Here are two base meme coins which I believe are sleeping giants. And of course, nothing I say is financial advice nor guarantee. But the first meme coin I want to talk about is BRET, because I believe that BRET during this bull run could hypothetically go to the price of $1. And now, some people out there, they may be thinking, oh, you're just saying this right now, man. But that's not true. You take a look at my videos, even a couple months ago on BRET, I was saying that, hey, it was going to go to the price of $1. And everyone thought that, wow, it's caca, it's trash. But take a look at BRET right now. Ever since May, it's done pretty well right now. So I think I did a pretty good call on that. But I think better days are still ahead because, after all, it's a meme coin, again, on the Base network, which I think is one of the best networks out there. You got to think about how Base, it's actually Coinbase's Layer 2 network. And yeah, you heard that right. I'm talking about Coinbase, one of the biggest and most reputable exchanges out there. So when they have a Layer 2, I'm going to believe in that. But it doesn't end there because Base, it's actually built in collaboration with something called Optimism, which is one of the most established Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solutions out there. Optimism so far has been able to save over $3 billion in gas fees. So it's very well established again. So quite essentially, when two giants from their own respective fields, so to speak, joins forces and makes a Layer 2, how can I not believe in that again? And keep in mind, Base, it's not like it's doing bad. According to DeFi Llama, total value locked is currently over $1 billion. Now, it's not the best out there, granted, but it's doing pretty well given the current conditions. At least that's the way I view it. I think that naturally, as adoption for the Base network continues to grow, as more and more fans start to trickle in, so to speak, guess what's going to happen? They're going to start paying attention to the meme coins on the Base network, aka much like BRET. Now, I think this is going to be very similar to what we've seen in the past because back then, people didn't really believe in Solana. But then once the massive FOMO jumped in for Solana, once meme coins, the hype truly started to kick in, guess what happened? A lot of those Solana meme coins, like a dog with hat, like a book of meme, it truly shocked the world in such a fantastic way. And I think that the very same thing could very well happen to, for instance, in the case of TOSHI and as well as BRET, because guess what? When people start FOMOing into the Base, they're going to start taking a look at its meme coins and smaller projects. And naturally, I think it's only fair to assume that these amazing meme coins are going to go along with the ride too. So is BRET at the price of $1 insane? I don't think so. If it were to go to the price of $1, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be around $10 billion. I mean, come on, man. Now, at first glance, this may sound kind of insane, but we've seen something like Doge reach over $80 billion in market cap. I mean, come on, man. This is like peanuts. Also, you've seen SHIB reach around $40 billion in market cap back in 2021. This is like nothing. You know what I mean? Compared to them. So this is like a drop in the bucket. So I don't think it's crazy at all, especially for a meme coin, which I think is far better than SHIB or Doge, by the way, like BRET. And again, it's on the Base network. Why not? And now the second meme coin I want to talk about is TOSHI. And I believe TOSHI could hypothetically go to the price of 2 cents during this bull run. And here's the thing. When it comes to TOSHI, some people out there, they may think, yeah, but it's not as established as BRET. But isn't that kind of the point? You take a look at TOSHI, I think it's relatively up and coming, and I love that. And the fundamentals aren't that bad because, for instance, it's named after Brian Armstrong's cat. Now, you may be thinking, okay, who's Brian Armstrong? He's the co-founder of Coinbase. And again, just like I mentioned earlier on the video, Base is, Coinbase's Layer 2. So yeah, you get the resemblance there. Also, on top of that, TOSHI, the name, is very similar to Satoshi Nakamoto. You take a look at how he's the creator of Bitcoin. So yeah, that's a great touch. It's not just your stereotypical, let's say, cat-themed meme coin, because a lot of these cat-themed meme coins are beginning to pop up. Not really much differentiation there. Nothing feels really that unique. But this one has a great touch, in my opinion. And let's not forget, TOSHI, it's heavily focused on NFTs. Now, some people out there, they may clown the NFT market, but according to Grandview Research, the NFT market is predicted to be worth over $200 billion by 2030. So I think it's far from over. Now, with that being said, though, do I think that TOSHI is going to be the number one project out there in the world focused on NFTs? I mean, come on, man. I don't think so. Even though I'm bullish on TOSHI, I don't think that's realistic. But that's just my opinion. But again, I think it's a thought that counts because a lot of other meme coins out there, they're not really trying to innovate. So I love that when it comes to TOSHI. Now, with that being said, a meme coin isn't supposed to have the best use case out there. But when I see it at least trying, I love that. Shows they're not being lazy or complacent. However, it doesn't end there because there's more. Coming soon, there's going to be something called TOSHI Tools. Now, this right here is very revolutionary because this will quite essentially help someone towards their journey on building on base. So that right there is very fantastic in my opinion. And of course, when it comes to Toshi tools, there's going to be, amazing features such as, for instance, a multi-sender, token locker, liquidity locker, a swap, a token launcher, and even a launch pad too. The revolutionary thing about Toshi is that it's doing this type of stuff like right now. You take a look at a lot of its competitors, they often wait until they're in the billions of market cap before they even try to innovate. But when it comes to Toshi, it's doing this right now. That's amazing. At the price of 2 cents, I don't think it's crazy, because if it were to go to the price of 2 cents, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be around $8 billion, which again isn't insane. Much like in the breadth section of the video, I mentioned how Doge reached over 80 billion, SHIB reached around 40 billion. So this is like nothing, right, compared to them again. And of course, I'm not going to say it's going to happen like tomorrow or the next 2 weeks, because usually that's not how it works. Typically, altcoins, they peak anywhere between a year and a half to half a year after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event happened back in April, so a year and a half is October next year. Half a year is, of course, October this year. That's still plenty of time, but I don't mind, because if anything, that's actually well suited towards my strategy, because my strategy is dollar cost averaging. So I'm focused on slowly but surely accumulating more and more on a consistent basis. And I'm not focused on what happens to the price in the next 2 minutes, 2 days. It's like, who cares about that? I'm not a day trader. It's like, why would I even be focused on that? I'm just focused on accumulation. Again, I'm holding and I'm just waiting. So if I have to wait a little bit longer, I don't mind at all. Now, in the short term, it may hurt some people's ego, but in the long term, I think it's going to benefit someone like me, for instance, in hypothetically such a fantastic way, because, again, I have more time to accumulate. Now, keep in mind, as of right now, there's over 500 million crypto owners, according to Crypto.com research. So that's insane. The potential FOMO, buying pressure, buying volume this time around, I think could dwarf what we saw back in 2021. That year, right, 2021, during the peak of that bull run, only around 300 million crypto owners. So now we have over 500 million. Man, the buying pressure, buying volume is going to be far more insane. Also, the base network is showing no signs of stopping soon. Just like I mentioned earlier on the video, as the base network continues to gain adoption and as the amount of fans continues to increase, I think it's only fair to assume that something like Toshi and Brett is also going to go along with the ride. Also, Bitcoin hasn't even reached the price of $100,000 yet. Imagine once it does that, let's say even goes beyond $250,000. The altcoin season is going to look ridiculous, and I can't wait. So Toshi at the price of 2 cents wouldn't surprise me. Brett at the price of $1 wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I think they're that amazing. I think the base network is that fantastic. And I think this bull run could be that legendary. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's Mali the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.